What are you planning to do with your tax refund this year? How likely is it that you're going to regret your choice in 6 months? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects millions of people every year, tax refunds. Everybody likes to get refunds in general because it gives you the illusion of free or bonus money. But in the case of tax refunds, that feeling is incorrect. To simplify it, a tax refund is money that has been wrongfully charged to you that the government has to return to you interest-free. So first of all, why does it happen? Tax refunds can occur because of various reasons or changes throughout any given year. It could be a promotion or a complete change in your job itself, affecting your wage. It could be starting to become self-employed or a return to working for someone else. Maybe it's an increase in deductions, depending on your business or your type of investments or charitable giving. It could also be due to working less hours than expected and having your annual income bump you down to a lower tax bracket, causing you to be overtaxed on some of your previous paychecks. If you can't make sense of it, then I definitely recommend going to a financial advisor so that they can explain it to you in a way that makes sense for you. Some people prefer getting a refund at tax time because they treat it as a spring bonus of sorts. Or maybe they struggle to set aside money on their own. Whatever your reason, let's walk through some steps to help you feel satisfied with how you handled your refund. Let's look at 3 types of mistakes that you can be mindful to avoid. Spending mistakes. Impulse purchases. Many people splurge on non-essential items without considering their financial goals. It might feel therapeutic to make that big purchase now, but will you second guess it in 24 hours? Ignoring debt. Using the refund for luxury items instead of paying off high interest debt can lead to long-term financial strain. Overestimating future income. Assuming future income will cover expenses can lead to overspending and financial instability, especially if you are buying something that will lead to unplanned or unsustainable monthly payments. Saving mistakes. Not building an emergency fund. Failing to set aside money for unexpected expenses can leave you vulnerable in case of emergencies. Low interest savings accounts. Placing the refund in accounts with low interest rates can limit growth potential, especially when the low-earning funds are locked in long-term. Neglecting retirement savings. Not contributing to retirement accounts like RRSPs or TFSAs can miss out on tax benefits and long-term growth. Investing mistakes. Lack of diversification. Investing the entire refund in a single asset or stock can increase risk, as then the whole amount of money is locked to its single performance. Overconfidence. Making investment decisions based on overconfidence or a gut feeling rather than research can lead to poor outcomes. Ignoring fees. Not considering fees associated with investments can slowly erode returns over time. Now, let's look at some solutions to avoid these mistakes. Here are 18 solutions to help you fix or change these common mistakes when you receive a large income tax return, or really any amount of unplanned income. Spending solutions. Set financial goals. Define short-term and long-term financial goals to guide your spending decisions. Create a mini budget for it. Before you spend any of your tax refund, pre-plan out how all of it will be used. This way, you can avoid overspending in any given area. Delay non-essential purchases. Even if you feel you can afford it, still implement a 24-hour rule before making any non-essential purchases to help yourself avoid impulse buying. Prioritize debt repayment. Use the refund to pay off high-interest debt first, such as credit card balances or personal loans. If you can make some money available, this can be a great time to put some extra money against your mortgage or to start saving for your first home. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Resist the urge to upgrade your lifestyle immediately after receiving the refund, especially with things that will create a higher recurring expense that is unaffordable long term. Next, we have some saving solutions. Build an emergency fund. If you don't have one already, then start one with a portion of this refund. Start to set aside at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in a high-yield savings account. Research savings accounts. Choose accounts with higher interest rates to maximize growth potential, even if you have to open one with a new bank or financial institution, but pay attention to the monthly fees. Contribute to retirement accounts. Allocate a portion of the refund to retirement accounts like RRSPs or TFSAs to benefit from tax advantages and long-term growth. Save for specific goals. Create separate savings accounts for specific goals, such as travel, home improvements, or education. If you are unable to divide this into separate accounts, then create a spreadsheet at home to track it. Investing solutions. Educate yourself. Thoroughly research investment options and seek advice from financial advisors before making decisions. Look at the performance history of what you are about to invest in. Understand fees. Be aware of fees associated with investments and choose options with lower costs to maximize returns. Diversify investments. Spread your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate, in order to reduce risk. Consider low-cost index funds. Invest in low-cost index funds, or EFTs, to minimize fees and achieve broad market exposure. Avoid market timing. Invest consistently rather than trying to time the market, which can lead to poor outcomes and disappointments. Monitor investments. Regularly review your investment portfolio to ensure it aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. General financial tips. Educate yourself. Take financial literacy courses or read books on personal finance to improve your money management skills. Seek professional advice. Consult with a financial advisor to create a comprehensive financial plan tailored to your needs. Review and adjust. Regularly review your financial plan and make adjustments as needed to stay on track with your goals. It's important to try and avoid moves based on panic, but ensure you are comfortable with the performance and direction of your investments. There are lots of specific strategies out there for how you should handle your money, and I'm going to list a couple of general plans for you to consider if you could use help knowing how to get started. Option 1. For every check that you make, consider setting aside a portion for savings. Then set aside some for personal/guilt-free spending. After that, divide the remaining 70% between your absolutely essential expenses like housing, utilities, transportation, and food, and put the rest towards any debt that you are carrying. You need to be able to have what you need to live, but debt cannot be ignored either. Every paycheck you make needs to have a portion going towards debt repayment so that your debt is shrinking over time, leading to freedom. Another option is to take your check and invest 10% right off the top to charitable giving, then another 10% to investments, another 10% to personal or guilt-free spending, and take the remaining 70% and put it towards absolutely essential expenses, and then put the rest towards any debt that you are carrying. Both of these strategies can be a good starting point for you to work through to see how your financial priorities line up. But of course, everyone's situation is different. By working towards and implementing these solutions in this video, you can make the most of your unexpected tax return refund and improve your overall financial health. Do you have any specific financial goals that you're working towards? Have you found a specific strategy that is working amazing for you? Let us know in the comments so that we can all improve together. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on managing your finances wisely. See you next time.